Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and today I'm going to be sharing my July TBR. In the month of June, I used a TBR jar for the first time to pick a few of my TBR for the month. And so today I'm gonna do the same thing, but for July, I'm gonna do like maybe 5 or 6 picks from this and see what it comes up with to add to my TBR for the month. All right, so the first one, let's see, I'm gonna do this one. It says, ooh, something magical. So let me take a look. For this one, I think I'm gonna go with Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. This is a young adult fantasy fiction that I have been looking at for a long time. I think I'm going to listen to it on audio. It's a long book. It's 501 pages. So, and I think it's part of a series. It says, after her mother dies in an accident, 16-year-old Bree Matthews wants nothing to do with her family memories or childhood home. A residential program for bright high schoolers at UNC Chapel Hill seems like the perfect escape until Bree witnesses a magical attack her very first night on campus. So it's definitely going to be magical and for sure fits that prompt. So I can't wait to read that one. All right, let's pick another one. Let's go with pink. An author you already love. Okay, now, let me think. Just let me look at my story graph. I am going to do The Surgeon's Daughter by Audrey Blake. I've talked a lot about her other book that I read, The Girl in His Shadow, and how much I loved the main character in that one, Nora Beatty. So The Surgeon's Daughter continues that story. It looks like this follows Nora as she is the only female student at a medical school, and it looks like she allies herself with another doctor and is working on developing the surgery for the C-section, which is really cool. I'm really looking forward to this. It's historical fiction, and I just absolutely loved the first one, so I know I'm gonna enjoy the second one. All right, let's pick another one. Let's do orange. This one is pick a book with a movie or TV adaptation. Oh boy. I think for this one, I am going to do The Color Purple by Alice Walker. I have wanted to read this for a really long time and also watch the movie. I think it has Oprah in it, and I've heard good things about it, so I really have been wanting to read this for a long time. I got this used a while ago. Is the story of two sisters, one a missionary in Africa and the other a child wife living in the South, who sustain their loyalty to and trust in each other across time, distance, and silence. Beautifully imagined and deeply compassionate, this classic novel of American literature is rich with passion, pain, inspiration, and an indomitable love of life. I have wanted to read this for a long time, and I'm finally going to do it. I'm so excited. In honor of The Color Purple, I will choose the purple paper. Okay, this one says to choose a book with an author you've never read. That shouldn't be too hard. I am going to pick Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I am actually going to listen to this one on audio as well. I have heard that it is great on audio, and there's actually like some certain voices that it makes it even, it really enhances it if you listen to it on audio. So this is a sci-fi. It says, Ryland Grace is the sole survivor on a desperate last chance mission, and if he fails, humanity and Earth itself will perish. except that right now he doesn't know that. He can't even remember his own name, let alone the nature of his assignment or how to complete it. So I know this book is really popular, and I am looking forward to adding this one to my list of science fiction for the year. Okay, so let's do another one. I'm gonna do, let's see what color, red. I haven't picked red yet. Let's see. Okay, a book with an animal on the cover. Let's see what I have. For this one, I'm gonna go with Sipsworth by Simon Van Buey. There is a tiny little mouse on the cover of this book, and I have been wanting to read this one. It just came out this year. It is about an older woman who, I think she goes back to live in like her hometown, and yeah, it says she just wants to die quickly and without a fuss. Then one cold winter night, a chance encounter with a mouse sets Helen on a surprising journey. It says Sipsworth is a reminder that there can be a second chances. No matter what we have planned for ourselves, sometimes life has plans of its own. With profound compassion, Simon Van Buey illuminates not only a deep friendship forged between two lonely creatures, but the reverberations of goodness that ripple out from that unique bond. This sounds like a really sweet story, and I have heard wonderful things about this book. So I am really looking forward to that. I can't wait to see how the author brings in a mouse into this elderly woman's story. So I'm really excited for that one. All right, let's do one more. I am going to choose this one. Let's see. Book that starts with a random letter. All right, let me see. Okay, so I'm going to use a letter picker wheel. It's gonna choose my letter for me. S. So let me look. So for the letter S, I'm going to choose Soldier Sailor by Claire Kilroy. This book is on the Women's Prize shortlist, I believe. I have been wanting to read some books from that list, so this will be perfect for that. It is a resonant and provocative novel about motherhood. And it says, well, sailor, here we are once more, you and me in one another's arms. The earth rotates beneath us, and all is well for now. In her first novel for over a decade, Claire Kilroy takes us deep into the early days of motherhood, exploring the clash of fierce love for a new life with a seismic change in identity. She vividly realizes the raw, tumultuous emotions of a new mother as her marriage strains and she struggles with questions of love, autonomy, and creativity. I love the premise of that, and being a mother, I think this will be a really interesting read. It's been a few years since I had a brand new baby, so I think it will be interesting to see how much of my story of motherhood that I see in this book. Okay, so those are the books that my TBR jar picked for July. Obviously I'll be adding some more to that I choose just based off my mood or whatever I'm feeling that day. But I'm looking forward to it. I think I have some good books to start with here, and I'll let you know how it all goes. Okay, so for the kindness moment today, I am bringing you a quote from Eeyore in Winnie the Pooh, and it says, "A little consideration, a little thought for others makes all the difference." And isn't that true? After I recently traveled to New York for my grandfather's funeral, and flying getting through an airport and then getting on a plane and having flight delays and all of this going on in the midst of processing the death of someone close to me, I really thought a lot about, in my interactions with people, how this is so true. It just takes a little bit, and depending on how you treat someone can really affect their day. Unfortunately, I had a lot of experiences with people at the airport that were the opposite of this. You know, people not showing consideration or kindness to others and to me. And it really highlighted to me, you know, how important that is, because it did really affect me, and it did really make something that was already really hard that much harder. So don't forget that everybody that you come into contact with has a heart, and they have something going on in their life, and you can really affect their day and their life by how you treat them in those moments. So on that note, go out there and be kind to someone today, y'all.